just you and I, no true love way. Love ways will bring us joys to share with those who really care. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we'll cry, and we'll know why. Just you and I, no true love ways.
Well, I don't know why we bothered playing that, but welcome along.
Thank you.
Catherine's been here all morning and all sorts
she's
of
used to
things.
these early film schedules, you see. Us old rock and rollers takes a bit of time to get up.
But talking about getting up, you just said there that you might be working out with Mr. Motivator, and I just noticed the feet, both of you, have come in the training
Yeah,
shoes.
very difficult to find a pair of shoes in the morning, don't you know?
This was like get yourself seen. It was pitch
Yeah.
black this morning, so
It's all right, you see, on Gmtv, because you don't actually see your feet.
Yeah.
So anybody ever wears
We
jackets
have now,
and
we've
things.
blown it. You haven't got, Eamon hasn't got any shoes on.
No, I'm all right.
Look,
I'm all
we don't
right.
want to see
I'm all right.
anyone's
It's
feet.
Anthony
Oh,
you got to
no.
worry about there.
So how did this musical partnership come about? I don't mind. We've got all morning.
What it was I was picking songs for the new album, and True Love Ways has always been a favourite song of mine. I looked at the lyric and I thought this would make a great duet because it's very simplistic lyric about relationships. So I thought, who could I sing this with? And I was working with the producer Jeff Wayne, and he'd been working with Catherine, so he played me some tapes, and I thought, wow, she's a good singer. And we approached her and she said no, so we got somebody else to do it.
and I mime along. No, I didn't.
Doris Day wouldn't do it, so I mean, no, and I heard the tape, so I actually didn't know how good a singer Catherine was, so...
Now, as I understand modern technology, you don't actually even have to be in the same studio nowadays to put down the soundtrack and do all this.
No.
No, I had to come back from Berlin, which I did.
Yeah?
And I think, what were you doing, David? Playing cricket
I
or
was
something?
playing cricket, yes. But I was there spiritually, I was there.
Yeah, we were on the phone. It was very hard to kind of get, you know...
She was doing
Yeah.
a film in Berlin, and the only time she had to come over was this particular weekend, and I played cricket at the weekend, so she came over. I put my voice on, she came over and did it very quickly, her section of the vocal.
Got back and played.
I called her in between innings, and she was fine, and...
Nothing like getting your priorities right, is there?
Not if there'd been a football match, you'd have done exactly the same.
But you know, but Frank Sinatra has done 2 albums, apparently, and has never met anybody on there. So.
But you had to meet up for the video anyway. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
I don't know, even technology could do that for you.
Yeah, we were beamed in.
The last time we were having a chat, you were talking about an album. Are you well underway with this album? Is it,
Yeah, I'm thinking of, we're going towards a release of the first single the end of January, early February. So,
And what sort of music will that be? Because David's one, I mean, that's half covers, half originals, isn't it?
Yes, it is, back
yeah.
to back, yeah.
So what's yours?
I have one cover that I've got on the album at the moment. I've got a few more tracks that I'm recording, but it's kind of rock and roll. It's quite a variety of styles there. It's just you know, something I've always wanted to do, and I'm taking the beginning of the year off next year to do that.
But it's nice to have this single out. It sort of flags up the album, and of course you're on tour at the moment.
Yeah.
Where were you last night?
Southend last night, Southend tonight, and Hammersmith, Labatt's, Apollo, Odeon, whatever it's called, tomorrow night.
Oh, it's got all sorts of names now, isn't it? It used to be the Hammersmith Apollo, and it was great then. We all understood it.
Exactly.
Right, there's a phone going,
Yeah,
but don't worry.
That's my phone.
It's your mobile.
That's somebody saying, are you up?
Listen, you're on TV. Are you up?
Are you up yet? No.
Is that a recording? Are you really
still in
there?
bed.
And you've been casting your eyes over the possible contenders for this Christmas #1 slot, haven't you?
Well, we have, because, you know, we had Bill Maynard's in a couple of days ago.
Oh, yeah,
And he's doing Heartbeat, which is another Buddy Holly song.
right.
And there's also quite a few of the soap stars as well, are all sort of contenders for the #1. And what are your odds at William Hill? You've got 10 to 1
Are we 10 to 1?
Yeah, 10 to 1 odds.
Dropping
William
all the
Hill.
time, let's get that 50p
Yeah.
on.
I'll have to get
The
down.
Power
Yeah.
Rangers are in there, George Formby, When I'm Cleaning Windows. It's all, I tell you, there's nothing to choose between them. A
Listen,
cigarette paper.
it is a dubious accolade, isn't it? Because last year it was Mr. Blobby, so I'm not sure it's
But it's
particularly what
bloody
we want.
Holly's. It's the 25th anniversary of his death this year, isn't it?
Could well be.
Bit of
Well,
trivia for you.
Could
didn't
well
know
be.
that.
Very good.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So is it still quite important though to get a Christmas #1? Is it still the one to get for an artist?
I think it's nice, you know. I mean, I don't think it's imperative. It's just we felt that it was a good record and we enjoyed working together. And
It's a beautiful song, isn't it?
Oh,
It's just a lovely
absolutely,
song, and
yeah.
I think at Christmas time, you know, it's
Yeah.
one of those ones where, you know, you can smooch.
And everybody always buys more records at Christmas in any case, so
Yeah.
I hope that's in a few people's stockings.
I'll buy you one, and you can buy me one.
Will you sign it?
Yeah, will you sign mine?
Let's cut the odds already.
That's right. It's very nice to have you both with us.
Thank you.
And although you got your training shoes on, I'm sorry you're not going to go and do a workout with Mr. Motivator, but we can completely understand
I'm
it.
going to do it
he's,
mentally.
yeah, he's a bit hyped up today because he's had the New York Police Department in and they're sort of really giving it some of the workouts. So if I was you, I'd keep well away.
Ooh.
Okay.
Right, coming up, Paul Gam